Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ninja Talks. Today we're going to be talking about the ninjas and Kuno's second awakening, also known as Rabam's Enlightenment. I was kind of iffy about the second awakening. When I originally saw the second awakening video, I was kind of triggered, to be quite honest with you, because when the name like second awakening, it held a certain level of, impact, per se, you know? So I was expecting something more drastically changing to the classes in the meta. Then we just see like one or two skills added, and they say gonna add future skills, but it's nothing what I was remotely hoping for, to be honest. That's just my opinion on the Second Awakening in general. Maybe everyone's disappointment with the Second Awakening's trailer is what made them rethink the name to Rabam's Enlightenment. I don't know. That's just my speculation. I could be wrong. Let's get right into the ninja bros and the Kuno sisters. Alright, so as you guys can see, I do have a good vibe with stealthing. I love stealthing, but the stealth option as our first one is okay. It's underwhelming. My initial thoughts when initially watching the video were just a demonstration where, you know, the ninjas can teleport into a stealth more smoothly from the looks like. And you do a star flight into a stealth. Kuno's, I don't know the Kuno's, that one Kuno skill, but Kuno's skill actually looks pretty badass, so you can stealth backwards, and it's kind of like laying a trap for their enemies. I like the Kuno's Enlightenment offense more than the ninjas. But that was just my initial thoughts when I first saw the Awakening trailer. So now I actually saw like ninjas using it. It looked like pretty cool. One video with the with a ninja teleporting every 2 seconds. Looks like between shadow slashes and stealthing, from the way it looks at least. And gave me that Rock Lee versus Gara vibe, you know, when he took off the leg weights and started punching at the sand barrier so fast, he was teleporting and smacking on all angles. But do I feel like it's really practical in application in PvP? No, I feel like it's really flashy, what that guy was doing with the stealth. So I was like, okay, it's cool looking, but it's not gonna be practical, you know. You're not gonna do any damage. You're just dancing around in stealth, and I'm pretty sure when he disappears, he's in stealth, and that stealth is obviously not an iframe. So yeah, so if he does a CC move, then you're just getting CC'd. To me, you don't waste time doing petty damage on an opponent that you can probably burst down with like Serpent Ascension or something like that, if you have the gear to do it. So I think it might get too stylish without enough practicality, but it's still better than nothing, you know, guys. I know I would complain, everyone's complaining, but like, it's better than nothing. I do rather see things fixed on our ninjas more than get hyped about things getting added on to a glassy foundation, like our Ghost Steps and Ninja Step iframe being more consistent and carry us through the entire animation for immunity, stuff like that. But initially, not bad, but honestly, this does help us change up our meta slightly, guys. In my opinion, this helps us change up how we can use our stealth. Right now, stealth was majority just for escapes, but you can stealth into combat very smoothly now, because when you're in stealth, only thing that can knock you out of stealth is moves that carry a CC effect. But now you can iframe your Ghost Step while in stealth, so it gives you a little bit more stability while you're moving through your stealth from not being knocked out of it. Also, it gives you more mobility, so you can actually use a stealth to close reasonable amounts of distance and begin a surprise attack, as well as escape rather quickly even in hotter zones while iframing and stealthing out at the same time. Not to mention that even when the stealth bugs, and it will, you can always bounce back into stealth using your Ghost Step, transition back into stealth using the Enlightenment, which is really cool, you know. It's really neat. My concern is really just about how buggy it is. From what I can tell, if you do fall from any reasonable amount of distance to the floor, you get out of stealth. The original stealth still bugs out once in a while. So far, that's all I can tell. I haven't played it myself. I'm just my observations. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know how you guys feel about the Enlightenment. Are you hyped about it? Are you wishing that other skills got enlightened first? Do you think this would change up our neutral game meta? And by neutral game meta is pretty much what I'm referring to as our current meta, where we use transition stance and Ghost Step before we open into a engagement. Do you think we'll go back to using stealth in PvP engagements all around, or will we still be going with the transition stance, Ghost Step, Ghost Step meta for our neutral game? Anyway, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. It's been Mikers. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.